Welcome to the long game. Remain Olu David, and here is my guest in the show, Deborah. She's a Nigerian. She's also a business analyst. Welcome to the long game.
Thank you, Olu. I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
All right, so I won't be wasting much of your time, as I know time is money here in the UK. So I'm just gonna be asking you a few questions. I'm gonna hear your thoughts. I'm gonna hear what you think. It's just your personal perspective of how you think things are. So do you really think immigrants are stressed in the UK? Do you think immigrants stress themselves in the UK up to the point whereby it gets to a stage whereby it slump and dies? What do you think?
Yeah. You see, Olu, I've come across posts, topics on this, even on the internet, and even some hearing from friends like, "Oh, this person died. This happened to this person at work." To me, I've even think of this thing before. Like, why is it happening? So I can say that stress is inevitable. But managing stress is possible.
Yeah.
If you're working without resting,
Yeah.
you'll be stressed. If you're not planning your schedule accurately, you'll be stressed. To me, stress is choice, because things needs proper plan for it to go the way you want.
Yeah.
So I can put that, like, reason why that happened. It could be, to me, my personal perspective. It could be it's two things.
Yeah.
One, it could be physical. It could be mental.
Yeah.
The physical aspect of it is people trying to meet up with bills, people trying to meet up with things at home. I mean, back home.
Yeah.
And I can tell you that sometimes some of these things we do, like the money, the shift we pack, the work we do, the money we make, we don't even use it for ourselves. People can be working and working and working, and they cannot even afford to eat good food. Not that they can't afford it, but they don't even have the time. The time they want to use to eat, they have used it to go to work.
I think some people are even stingy.
And some are even stingy to themselves. But someone can call them from home, "Hello," because you want to impress someone, you say.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what they will think of me. I don't know what they will say. You saying?
Yeah.
And sometimes even this money we send, sometimes people we send it to, they don't appreciate.
I agree with you about that.
I've seen it online when someone was saying, "Oh, those people, especially those people from UK, they don't spend more than, they don't send more than 30,000. Like, really? The 30,000 naira you're talking about can be more than an hour shift for that person, and not just, shift, work hard. Regardless of the kind of job you do, you go there to work. Even if you are sitting or supporting someone, it's not easy to sit for 1 hour. It's not easy to talk or communicate with someone. It's not easy to take care of people.
It's not
an easy task. And if you're an IT person, it's not easy to face system for hours.
Looking at the screen.
Mental stress.
It gets to you.
So it's not easy anyway. Regardless. Even as a business person, before you do this, do that, calculate days, get your products, talk to your customers. Stress And people will eventually do that and say, okay, let me bless you with something because you need it. Let me support you. Let me help you. I'm like, oh, what's this is giving me? Are you sick? Are you kidding me? So sometimes people do all of these things even just to impress people. They do it because they do it because of bills. Sometimes because we cannot leave the place of bills. You agree with me that some of this money, all of these bills we pay here, our rent in Nigeria, I don't know of some area, but generally we pay yearly.
Yeah.
But here is monthly.
Yeah.
You have other bills you pay. We do that in Nigeria, but it's not as much as this one. Except one, it's not as much as this. And the monthly payments, even the tax and all of those things,
All right. Also,
so it could be because of the bills. But I can still say that even after you have paid your bills, you will still have something for you to save. You still have something for you to save. And so you can tell me that all the money we are earning is just for bills and bills and bills and bills. Even if you are single, if your whatever you have earned has been able to cater for at least, it could be mental. Maybe some people, even after the stress at work, they still go back home. They don't have joy at home. They don't have good partners. They still stress themselves at home. They have other maybe health issue as well that they don't manage well.
So this also brings me to the next question now. So you've been talking about stress, physical stress, mental stress. Do you think it gets to the family too? Let's say family of 4, family of 5, family of 3, family of 6 and above. So do you think stress from work or mental stress gets to family so that it affects the home, so that even results to divorce?
That's individual ways of handling things. That's how we handle things individually. And that is how that matters.
Before you proceed, because I've seen some cases whereby sweet families, very lovely family from, let's say, Nigeria, because I'm from Nigeria. Let's say families from Nigeria coming to the UK after 2 years. Some even doesn't even use 2 years any longer. 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, they are done. Yeah, the family is splitted. Do you think it has to do with spiritual reasons? Most of us are, most of Nigerians are religious people. Do you think it has to do with religion, or it has to do with power from my father's house? What do you think?
Well, that I will first use this phrase that we move, but our mentality did not move. We moved here and still hold on to our mentality at home. When you move to a new environment, you see things being done differently. You want to adjust to that environment. You need to be flexible. There are some things that you don't do back then in Nigeria, maybe as husband, like helping at home, doing things, house chores with your wife, cooking. When you get here and you want your marriage to work, even if you don't know how to cook, you have to learn. You just need to learn it. I'm not saying, because we have some women that even with the stress here, the husband still don't cook and they don't mind. Depends. But then it will tell on that woman. It will tell on the woman. Because only you cannot, because your husband enough cannot cannot pay the bills. It's not easy. We have men that will say, I can pay the bills, I can do this. Eventually, they are the set of people that collapse. Yes, now. I'm the wife, I'm the husband, I should do this. And when you even have wife that is not also supportive.
Do we have that in the UK?
A lot, a lot have edged. But we just need to be kind. No, it's not easy. Some people can be carrying some health issue.
Yeah.
And they don't know because they don't even have time to go for the checkup. You know, and the aspect of the divorce and all of this, some people they stress. They don't know what is called boundaries. They don't set boundaries. There's difference between when you are at work and when you are home. When you pass through stress at work, you let that stress stay at work. I'm not saying you can't come home and discuss sometimes what you passed through today, what went wrong at work. So depends on your type of work because of GDPR.
Yeah.
But then, whatever stress you've passed through, just know that by the time I get home, I've come home like, because I have a shoulder to lay on. I've come home to relax.
But what if you come home and your wife has gone to work?
Listen, that is it. And you've come home to relax.
Yeah.
And that is why we should not leave the place of mental support to one another, as couple to each other, and even as friends to one another. Mental support is needed. Sometimes we go through things, we need someone to just talk to about it and just ease the stress. And people coming here in few months, like you said, they are divorcing. Sometimes people have unsettled issue, unsettled issue back home. And sometimes they will say, the spouse can say, "Oh, I've forgiven you. Oh, that one, what's the law? I've forgiven you," and still not forgiven you. Sometimes I've heard of women that purposely they purposely push this relocating because they want to treat their husband badly. They want to deal with their husband.
They want to deal with your husband. Do we have people like that?
Sure. And some husbands too, they want it. Some husbands do some things that you actually need someone to deal with it.
Some husband.
But at the end of the day, we should allow love lead. Let love lead. Truly, in marriage, love is not enough. We need communication. We need time together. Not when I'm coming from shift, my husband is going. My husband is going, I'm coming. We need time to spend together. We know, especially with childcare, it's not easy because both of you cannot be at work together. You need someone to take care of your child. But at the same time, your children.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we can still create that time for us. That's for the married people. For the single people, this thing is happening to. Body need rest too. And what are you even feeding the body? You've not even got time to feed the body good thing. And some of this money is not that, this money they are making is not that they are using it to develop themselves. Just want to make it. Some people, I just want to have thousands in their account. Like, just open your account and be like, "Oh, count me. This is my account."
£50,000.
That's just it. From that 50,000 or whatever they have saved for years, tell them to use 5,000 out of it to develop themselves. Some people cannot do it. Why will I waste money? And then if you are just working hard here and not working wise, you will end up getting nothing. Because you actually need to make yourself indispensable as well as you are working. So, and we still need time, have to strike the balance. And that is why naturally, it is stressful. The journey of this place is stressful. Now, how do you manage the stress in a way that it does not affect your home? Depends on individual choices. Depends on the choice of the family, the choice of the husband, the choice of the wife.
Also, this brings me to, because
and how you communicate issues.
Well, you said something earlier, and it said love is not enough.
Yeah.
Of course, personally, the way I see things, love is just the foundation. Boyfriend, girlfriend, you guys don't have any responsibility. You guys don't live together. Most of the time, you guys spend probably weekend once a weekend, probably 2 weekends in a month together. You really don't know yourself. But this is just the way I see things based on things I've read and things I've seen. Because even top people get divorced. Even the billionaires get divorced. Even the religious people get divorced. I said earlier, love is not enough. Knowledge is more of boyfriend, girlfriend thing. Marriage is a different thing. It's a real
It's a different ball game.
It's a real ball game because there's some things that we like. I didn't expect to see this. So that's where the place of knowledge comes in. This is my own opinion. I'm not holding anyone in the audience, but without knowledge, you can't have a good, successful marriage.
Yeah.
Because you need knowledge to understand your partner. You need knowledge to understand yourself. You need to understand the psychology of your partner, psychology of your spouse.
Yeah.
You need to know how your partner thinks. You need to know what you want. You need to know a love language. You need to know all of those things about your partner. Now you're treating your partner as more your spouse more as a partner now. You need to understand yourself. You need to know when to come in. You need to know when to assist your wife. You need to understand all these things. Because you just say, I love my wife, Oga. Drop your love at the
love without supporting.
Love without supporting, love without understanding what your partner is. Now she's tired. Now you need to come in. That's where knowledge comes in. So you can't just be saying you love my wife and you're doing nothing to you don't even understand, you don't even know when she's tired. To the next question now. What would be this sinful thing your spouse could do to you that you feel like, no, I can't forgive this guy. No, I can't forgive this man. No, I can't forgive this woman. What, and do you think that there should be something enough to tear the marriage apart?
I think that's actually the question. Because I won't tell you what my spouse can do to me that I can't forgive him. Though, I don't really think there's something my spouse can do I can't forgive. Even though there's something that my spouse can actually do to me that can really get to me. I won't say that I can't forgive. That can really get to me, and I know that thing.
Yeah. Because
I know it, I already have a plan for it. I already prepared for it. I already forgive him in advance for that thing. So to me, naturally, I don't think there should be something that your spouse should do to you that you won't forgive that person. I'm not talking about domestic violence.
No.
That's not part of it. No, I don't. I frank at that.
No, if domestic violence gets to
that one should be end of it, because if you are not careful, that person will kill you.
Yeah.
So that's that one.
There's a lot of cases about that.
That one.
Yeah.
But just some things. Okay, is it that because because my husband sleep with someone? If I leave my husband because my husband sleep with someone, then I'll become single, and that person might probably become married. He might eventually regret it.
Yeah.
But then what tells me that the person I'm gonna marry again is not going to do the same thing?
Although it's not right.
I'm not elevating that.
Yeah, I don't even agree with that.
I'm not even elevating it.
Yeah.
But I'm just using it as an example.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Because I think that's the most things that the man can actually do, and woman just like, oh, cheated on me and do this and do that. That is not something good. Though we have people here that don't mind. Even if you cheat, I cheat back. They don't mind. But that is not actually a good thing. That's the thing that actually destroy marriage.
Yeah.
So for me, I've forgiven my husband in advance.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's anything my husband can actually do to me that will get to me to an extent that I will never forgive him.
Yeah.
If I don't forgive him, there's something about forgiveness.
Yeah.
Forgiveness sometimes, or even most times, is not helpful to the person you're forgiving.
Yeah.
It's helpful to you that you're forgiving someone.
Yeah.
Because if you keep that grudges, if you keep that thing in your heart, when you are saying to someone, the person, and you just forget, you just remember that thing. If you have been having a nice atmosphere with that person, I think I just die. So there's no how you want to keep a good marriage with unforgiving heart. No, it doesn't work that way.
So people say forgive and forget. Do you think it's true?
It's not easy to forgive and forget. And at the same time, it's easy to forgive and forget. Depends on individual person. But I would say it is better to set boundaries so that what has happened before, or you talk it out with the person. In this aspect that we're talking about, partners. If your partner has done something that gets to you and you actually choose to forgive, the partner should be kind enough not to repeat it again. You get? Sometimes when we feel the pain, on behalf of our spouse, when we do things to our spouse and we feel that pain on behalf of our spouse, it won't repeat itself. Like when you accept that pain, I feel like, what if I'm the one in the receiving end? There's no how you will do it again. But when you do something and just like, she has forgiven me, he has forgiven me, you might end up doing it again. And that is why I think what can actually help us, not just in marriage, relationship generally, is you as an individual thinking about what you can do to someone. Like thinking about what you do to someone that makes that person happy. Working around what you do to someone that makes that person happy, and not what that person do to you that makes you happy. Interest on what makes you happy, and I'm doing that thing, and you are doing the same thing. At the end of the day, you will strike a balance. The wife, you are meant to respect your husband. Now, why don't you focus on that thing you should do to your husband? Husband, why don't you focus on that thing you should do to your wife? Focus on it in a way that where you are not getting it right, fix it. Am I not being respectful enough? Is there any other thing I can do? Okay, let me talk to him about it. Focus on that. Manage that. Rebuild that. Get that right. And not what your husband should do to you. My husband should love me so I can respect him. No. So regardless of if your husband is loving you, providing for you, you respect. To husband, regardless of if your wife is respecting you, you love your wife, and provide for your wife. At the end of the day, we are going to strike a balance, and that is when we have the understanding. That is if we have the understanding. Might be thinking that, what if I'm doing it and the person is not returning it? And that is why both of us must have the understanding. The person can be doing what is meant to do for you and not even doing it right, up to your own taste. But if that person who is doing it understand that, no, I want this thing to be perfect, then we keep on working on themselves. So if we focus on what we are doing to someone that makes that person happy, we will work on ourselves. And things will work for us.
Thanks for your answer regarding the question I asked. So there shouldn't be anything there couldn't be any kind of thing in the first place that a spouse could do to you and you can't forgive him, because primarily one of my mentors, he told me something, Pastor Abayomi. He said, before even saying I do, make sure that you forgiving the person in advance. So Sometimes,
Yeah.
because
I get that.
because marriage is not easy. So marriage is really not easy. It's not really easy the way people think it is. Because
Yeah.
there's a lot of things
You get to know about your partner
you get to know about your partner after.
after marriage.
I've even seen a marriage at 1 week.
It's not possible.
1 week.
1 week. I don't know.
Huh.
I don't know.
So before even was there some things that you now see like, so this lady is snoring. so this guy is snoring. So this guy is so dirty. So when you get married to the person, don't be like, this person is actually a dirty person. So you get, there's some other things you now be like, how have I gotten myself into? But before you say I do to the person, communication is very important. It's very vital. I'm not a marriage expert. I'm not, but personally, just what I think, communication, because you must know how to communicate with your partner. If you see that he or she is doing something you really don't like, he or she is doing something, and it's turning to an habit.
Yeah.
Although you can't correct someone that, for example, if you can see, let's say a guy has been smoking for like 30 years before you get married to the person. You can't come in.
I want to take that away. If you can't cope with it, it's better you don't go into it. And that is where people get it from.
In 2 weeks, you can't tell a man to stop smoking.
I will change him. I'm gonna change her. That's what actually gets that's actually what leads to most divorce.
Yeah, so the question is,
things they have been seeing, the green lights, they have been seeing it.
So the question is, can you change a man?
It's not easy to change someone. You can't change someone.
Can you change it? Okay, this guy he's been drinking all his life. It's not as if he drinks and fall down on the road. Well, he's a drinker. He takes alcohol. And he likes taking alcohol. You can't get married to him after 2 years and tell him that he should stop taking alcohol. You can't change a man.
And then you would have been seeing that, because someone that is that drinks like that, at least you would have
I've seen
a perpetual drinker. You would have seen it.
Of course, you must have seen maybe one bottle of drink in the fridge or in the cupboard.
And if you can't cope with it, why going for that marriage? Yeah, those are the things those are other things that causes divorce, because of what we've seen and ignore the things that you have been, even it's an opportunity that you are seeing those things white courting, and you still went on with the marriage and feel like, once we married, love will do everything. Like, love is not enough. Love is not enough. You need someone you can communicate with, someone you can talk to, someone that listens to you, someone you have same mentality to, like someone you can support. Someone you can support that can support this kind person.
This brings me to,
and someone that will fear God.
This brings me to
yes, God, yeah.
Ladies who says that they want to marry a perfect guy. Men are not Jesus. Men are not Jesus. I'm not Jesus, and I don't want to be Jesus. I want to be Jesus. And as a woman, don't expect to marry Jesus. I don't know if you get my point. No one is perfect. No one is a saint. Same thing with a woman too. Thanks so much, Debbie. Thanks for coming to the show. Thanks for sharing some of your perspectives. Thanks for sharing some of your thoughts. We really do appreciate. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And we've come to the end of the show today.